Hello, today I'm going to show you how to integrate the MailingBoss integration keys and reference tags to perform actions based on where your lead lands on which page in your website. So I already have a little bit of it put together already to save us some time, but I will walk you through an overview of how the funnel works. So I have the home page where they will opt in, the thank you page where, even though I have not set it up, if my client had the email, they would have a URL that would link to this page once they had clicked on confirm their email. And then from here, I have a button that they are going to click on, which will take them to this page where they will get another tag using the integration keys in the MailingBoss reference tags. So now we're going to go ahead and look at the important part of the settings. So when you look at the settings of the funnel, you want to go ahead and click on the dots to get to this section, and you will see here a section for your integration key and a tag reference. So where you get your integration key is you go to MailingBoss, you'll go to menu and integration, and then you will have your token right here, and then this will be used with MailingBoss on any website that you might build. This does not change. So what this integration key will do will help us track where the lead is going. So you make sure you put the integration key on all of your websites that you want to track. So we see we have the integration key on all of our settings right here. Now you'll notice on the opt-in page, there is a blank field right here for tag reference, but the other fields here have a tag reference, such as opted in for this one, and click for this one. What I did was I went and set up those conditions in MailingBoss. Here's my list called integration, which is the list that I have currently configured with MailingBoss. So when they opt in, I wanted them to get this opted in tag. I'll show you how to make it real quick. So let's go ahead and give an example and add a rule. So here is where you would give a reference to make it easy for you to remember what action that lead is doing. Like for example, I used opted in, but let's say I wanted them to go on the thank you page. I could type in thank you and then choose the list that you want to track the lead on. And then you can assign any action. But in this case, we're going to insert a tag value. And then for that, you can also put thank you or whatever tag you want to set beside your lead. And then you can save the role. So in this case, we can see the role right here and when it was created. The wait minute is usually how long it'll take for that tag to be assigned. So if you wanted to have a delay or if you wanted the action to be delayed, you would put the number in minutes of how long you wanted it to delay. For instant action, you keep it at 0. So over here, you see we have reference, list, and action now. So the reference is the section that will go into your settings area. So for example, we have the thank you page settings over here, and I have my opted in tag. So we have it for the list over here, the reference opted in. So this will tell us which list that only this reference will fire for. So if we have multiple lists on the same page, it won't fire, for example, if I had the same tag but for a different list. So this section makes sure that the reference tags and operations are separated. So then you would take that reference key and place it in here and make sure you also have your integration key. And then you would do the same thing. And in my case, for the last one, I have the same list. It's important to keep that consistent if you're trying to track one lead throughout your website and where they are going. And I have used the reference click. As we can see in the settings in this page, make sure you have your integration key and your tag reference, which we had assigned as click. So let's go ahead and see a live example of how it works now. Let's go ahead and go to the website page. So let's go ahead and confirm this. And we're on our second page. So let's go ahead, stop there, and take a look at our list to see how it updated. So since we have opt-in on the list, we already have the opted-in tag under that subscriber. So next, if we click on this button and we're brought to the final page that says click, we should also see another tag pop up signifying that we have traveled to the next page in our funnel. And there you go. That is how you track using the reference keys in MailingBoss.